Jenny from Chunky Munkie here. Welcome to another Showcase Sunday. Got a few books to show you this week. I'm still on my book buying ban. I will be releasing myself from that on Wednesday when I do a little book shopping with Danny at Pen to Paper and my other friend Julie. So yeah, start with some books I got over the last couple of weeks. And the first one I want to show you is Breathe by Sarah Crossan, and this one, I have to say, this one was on my wish list. I sort of learnt about it about a few weeks ago, and when I had an email asking me if I wanted to review it, I literally jumped on it because this one does sound my perfect book. It's dystopian, set in the future, and if I just read to you from the press sheet, and it says, when oxygen levels plunge in a treeless world, a state lottery decides which lucky few will live inside the pod. Everyone else will suffocate. Years after the switch, life inside the pod has moved on. A poor auxiliary class cannot afford the oxygen tank which supplies extra air for running, dancing and sports. The rich premiums, by contrast, are healthy and strong. Anyone who opposes the regime is labelled a terrorist and ejected from the pod to die. 16-year-old Alina is part of the secret resistance, but when a mission goes wrong, she is forced to escape from the pod. With only 2 days of oxygen in her tank, she too faces the terrifying prospect of death by suffocation. Her only hope is to find the mythical grove, a small enclave of trees protected by a hardcore band of rebels. Does it even exist? And if so, what or who are protecting the trees from? And yeah, it sounds amazing, and I was really excited to see that on the back of this press release was a little little sort of comment about what Danny at Pen to Paper made about Sarah's first book, The Weight of Water, and I think it's really nice when you put a review in and the publishers take part of your review and obviously put it on a press release or even in a water. So I hope that when the finished copy comes out, there will be a mention from Danny about what she thought of Weight of Water. So yeah, really excited, and that was from Bloomsbury, so thank you to the publishers. The next book I got was from Mira Inc, and it's Alice in Zombieland by Gina Showalter. And I have to say that I am absolutely loving books with zombies in. I've read 3 now, which isn't a lot, I know, but they've each been different. I mean, Forest of Hands and Teeth, that is still my favourite book because that was my first ever zombie book, and that was brilliant. Then I read Dearly Departed, which is actually a zombie love story, which you don't think is going to work, but it does, and it's excellent. It was another 5-star book. And the last one I just literally read, and the review is obviously up on my blog at the moment, is Horizon by Sophie Littlefield, and this is more gritty and a little bit more, well, if you want to put gory, but I think none of it is glossed over, so I really enjoyed that. But this one sounds different again because this one is based obviously on the tale of Alice in Wonderland, but instead of Wonderland, Zombieland. So I think this is gonna really be good. The cover is really pretty as well. The next 4 books I got from Quercus. Something a little different to some of the things I normally read, but I'm quite happy to obviously experiment with different things. The first one is Lex, and that is by James Milet. And this is about a boy called Lex, and he's 17 and he runs a sort of radio station from his bedroom. It's a coming of age novel, and Lex, I think he fancies this girl called Michelle, but she is with somebody else, and his friend over the radio announces that Lex is still a virgin. So obviously he's so, you know, a bit embarrassed. It's not a very nice thing for someone to come across and say, but apparently Lex obviously wants to lose his virginity before before he goes away. So Michelle is his ideal girl. So yeah, I think that sounds different, but I shall certainly give it a go. The next one I've got is Tom Pollock's The City Sun. And if I just read from the back of the cover, and it says, hidden under the surface of everyday London is a city of monsters and miracles, where wild train spirits stampede over the tracks and glass-skinned dancers with glowing veins light the streets. When a devastating betrayal drives her from her home, graffiti artist Beth Bradley stumbles into a secret city where she finds Phileas Va, London's ragged crown prince, just when he needs someone most. An ancient enemy has returned to the darkness under St Paul's Cathedral, bent on reigniting a centuries-old war, and Beth and Phil find themselves in a desperate race through the bizarre and urban wonderland, searching for a way to save the city they both love. And I say that one does sound really exciting, and it's supposed to be dark and inventive and utterly compelling. So yeah, looking forward to that one. Obviously the next book I received from Quercus is Catherine Flett, Separate Lives. And again, I'll read from the back, although I won't, because there is nothing to read from. It's just a load of quotes. And there's no synopsis. Oh dear. Yep, so obviously looks like a, well, it says on the front, a novel of coupledom, parenthood, being single, infidelity, betrayal, and all the bits in between. So that kind of basically explains it. So yeah, look out for the review on the blog. And the last book I'm going to show you is Girl Child by Tupelo Hassan. Tupelo? Sorry if I butchered your name. And this, again, is there a synopsis on here? No. I'm guessing it says, she lives in a trailer park called the Cal de Flores near Reno, and she's determined to leave childless before her 16th birthday. Easier said than done. So I'm guessing it's about a girl that's growing up. It's probably another coming of age novel, but as I say, this one looks interesting, and I do actually enjoy getting different books through the post. It's good to try something different sometimes. As normal, if you look underneath the post, you'll see all the links to Goodreads there. I'm also holding 3 giveaways at the moment. 2 are for the UK, and that is for the chance to read The Blessed by Tonya Hurley. I did a blog tour for that and a review, so you can see the questions from Tonya. And also I've got a copy of The Vampire of Highgate up for grabs as well, and my review as well is there. Also, this is for international, I've got courtesy of Covert, they're holding a giveaway for 1 lucky winner to read, to win a Nook e-reader, and also 5 runner-up prizes to win an ebook of their choice from Entangled Choice or Entangled Teens. So check it out. If you see on my blog, you'll see a link at the top, a tab at the top with giveaways. So click on there, they'll give all the details of what I'm running at the moment. And I've also, I think tomorrow, I've got giveaway for Confessions of an Average Half Vampire by Lisa Schaefer, so check out the details of that tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.